Shalom Akim. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. This is your brother Benaim from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. And I was watching this video yesterday, actually, and there was something that the elder pointed out during this video, and I would recommend, if you're not subscribed to his channel, subscribe and be continuously edified. But I want to read the caption here and get right into this particular video. It states, GMS, you guys are soft. You're turning brothers into thugs. But here's the point, and you need a new reader. And I'm going to say this to you, Akim. Fuck these people, and their opinion don't matter. Because the scriptures tells us, is the servant not greater than his master? I want to point this out here. The Apostle Paul said this in 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 10. We are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. When we come into this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, we all are likened unto what? Children. We're likened unto babes, right? Do not babes stutter and fumble over words? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 11 through 12, and it reads, For with stammering lips and another tongue will I speak to these people. Now, what does it mean to stammer, right? Let me go to the definition very quickly. To stammer, also known as stutter, is a speech impediment that involves involuntary repetitions or pauses when speaking. Now, are children known for stammering and stuttering? As an overview, it states yes. Children are known for stammering or stuttering because it's a common condition that affects many children as they develop language skills. You know, we're all coming back into this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the truth. Brothers are learning the Hebrew letters, the alphabet. They're speaking in ways and fashions. They're going into words and they're learning all over again because we're likened unto children. We'll start from the top again. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 11 through 12. And it tells us, For with stammering lips and with another tongue will I speak to these people. What people? The children of Israel. To whom he said, This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest. And this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear it. Even the rapper, and I hate to use this gremlin as a reference, but it's still a valid point. He said, I don't talk fast, you just listen slow. Let me come out of this here, right? Consider what occurred in the book of Exodus, right? Listen to what Moses stated. Because you might be afraid to speak, but speak anyway. But why is that? Because the Spirit of the Lord is on you. Exodus chapter 4, verse 10 through 12, and it reads, Moses said to the Lord, Pardon your servant. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past, nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue. The Lord said to him, Who gave human beings their mouth? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will help you speak and will teach you what to say. Beautiful. Again, we are tools in the Lord's hands. We're working out our salvation with fear and trembling. And these were the same niggas in the wilderness, man. You know, they couldn't speak to the Lord face to face. Consider what occurred in Exodus chapter 20, verse 18 through 20. And it reads, When the people saw the thunder and lightning, and heard the trumpet, and saw the mountain and smoke, they trembled with fear. Jake's scary as hell anyway. You know, they're not doing the work, and their hands are not to the plow. They stayed at their distance and said to Moses, Speak to us yourself, and we will listen, but do not have the Most High speak to us, or we will die. Moses said to the people, Do not be afraid. God has come to test you, so that you, Salakia, so that the fear of God will be with you to keep you from sinning. All right? Let me come out of this here. Okay? Let's grab a few more precepts. And it states this. We should be thankful that we have the prophets, brothers out there speaking. And that's how you were wanted, because you Negroes couldn't bear to stand before the Lord. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 4. It reads this. The people to whom I am sending you are obstinate and stubborn. Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Right? You know, our people are stiff-necked. They hard of hearing. This is why the Lord sends the prophets 2 and 3 and 4 times every captivity, because our people are stubborn as hell, man. Let me come out of this here, right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 6, verse 5, and it tells us, therefore, I cut you to pieces with my prophets. The brothers out there reading, the brothers out there speaking, breaking down the scriptures, writing the vision and making it plain. All right? They're doing the work of the Lord. I'll read it again. I sent my prophets to cut you to pieces. Remember, the word we read is a double-edged sword. It cuts both ways. You know? I send my prophets to cut you to pieces, to slaughter you with my words, with judgments, all right, as inescapable as light. Beautiful. Let me come out of this here, right? Let's grab a few more precepts here. And for you brothers that might be afraid of speaking, we making ourselves a living sacrifice, all right? Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 8 through 9. And it reads, do not be afraid of them, you know? And brothers can testify of this. When you're at the camp, people looking at you sideways, blowing the horns, you know, looking at you weird. Demons walk up to the camp. The scriptures tell us, do not be afraid of them, for I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord. Then the Lord reached out his hand and touched my mouth. The Spirit of the Lord is working with us, even if you stutter, even if you stammer, all right? Even if you have a moment of dyslexia and have to read it again. We'll read that verse 9 again. Then the Lord stretched out his hand and touched my mouth and said to me, I have put my words in your mouth. Beautiful. We come out of this. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 51, verse 16. It reads, I have put my words in your mouth and covered you with the shadow of my hand. I, who set the heavens in place, who laid the foundations of the earth, and who say to Zion, you are my people, right? Scripture tells us, cry aloud and spare not, and show my people they show my people their transgressions, right? Let me come out of this real quick, brothers, right? And I had already had the verse queued up, but let me read it anyway, because that's the purpose why we're out there, right? To preach to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, to compel them to come in. And look, I'm stammering slightly now, but nevertheless, Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob's their sins. That's the purpose why we're out there. That's why we're doing what we're doing, to tell our people to turn back and seek the Lord while he may be found. Let me come out of this. Let me grab one more precept, Akim. This is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For the Most High, for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, has not given us a spirit of fear. Remember, the scriptures tell us the righteous are as bold as a lion. Even if you stammer, even if you say a word wrong, you're making your body a living sacrifice. This is your reasonable service. Read that again. For the Most High, for Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. We're striving for the masteries, all right? To hell with what these people got to say. Keep pushing, Akim. Keep believing and keep the faith. Shalom.